So you're going to translate those goals into actual steps whilst leaving room for miracles. I alluded already to it in the last episode. You want there to be space for synchronicities, for weird things to happen, for meeting that one person who changes your whole life, who puts it on a different path, so reaching your goals is much easier. And if you put in steps too rigidly, then that leaves no room for chance. And you do want that whilst putting in the steps, because if you don't put in the steps, then it's just a dream, isn't it? You know, you've got your goal and you set your goal and you make it smart, but if you don't actually do something about it, how is it going to happen? Yes, you may want to put some energy behind it and maybe sit and meditate for a while. That's all good, that's all well, and it's, you know, visualizing the outcome, brilliant, well done, and taking some steps. You know, you have to push things along every now and then. So I would like you to create a gentle but realistic plan with manageable steps that you put in your diary, and they're non-negotiable. One of the things you can do is accountability. So you've got your goal, you've made it into manageable steps. So if it's a fitness goal, you know, I don't know, if you're going to run on the spot every day for 10 minutes, I don't know. And that will bring you to being able to do a 100-meter sprint by the end of July. I don't know. So you've done that. You have to put it in your diary, or you have to choose a certain time in the day where you can add it onto something in order to make it happen. For the Christmas Advent calendar of 2025, one of the tasks was to choose an exercise, any exercise you want. It doesn't matter what it is, just one simple thing, whether it's you want to be able to touch your toes by the end of the Advent calendar, so from the 1st of December to the 25th of December, every day you practice it, and if you're lucky, by the 25th of December, you're able to touch your toes. Or to juggle some oranges whilst you're waiting for the kettle to boil. And that's one of the things. If you can add it onto something you're doing already, it's easier to remember to get it done. If it's a short thing, so juggling oranges whilst waiting for the kettle to boil, that's a possibility. It's a simple thing. You have to wait for the kettle to boil. Anyway, there's a link you can make in your brain. For other things that take more time, so if you have to go to the gym or you have to work on your finances and one of your goals is to put in 2 hours of extra work per day or per week, you have to plan it in. And it has to be there. It has to be in your diary, and it has to be non-negotiable, because if it becomes negotiable, then it slides down your list of priorities. And that slide is a very slippery slope. And before you know it, it's not happening anymore.